to find the second minimum number from the given array. So basically I am using Java language. I have created one main method and I have created one class second minimum number, and in the class I have taken main method, and in this main method we have integer array. So from this array we have to find out the second minimum number. So we know that the minimum number is 1 and second minimum number is 3. So finding minimum number is easy. I have already explained how to find the minimum number and maximum number from the array. So finding second minimum number is something we need some extra efforts, we need some extra code. So how to find out that? So let's see in the code below. Okay, so for that I have created one another array, integer array, and the length of the array will be like same, like similar to the array that we have. So is equal to new integer array dot length. So this is the length of our new array. So why we have taken this new array, I will explain that later. Okay, so then so then we have taken integer max is equal to array of 0 and integer k is equal to 0. So we have taken the k variable and max variable. So these are the variables that we need so to find out to basically sort the given array. So first of all we are sorting the given array in the ascending order. So why we are sorting? When we sort the array given array in ascending order, then what will happen is on the 0th place we will have the minimum number, and on the array dot length -1, on that position we will be having the maximum number, right? Got it? If you know, when we sort the array, so on the first place it will be always minimum number, and on the last place it will be the highest number, right? So we have to find out the second minimum, which means the element which is present on the first place. So when we sort this array and when we write simply c, so system.out.println and array1 of 1, so which will give the second minimum number, and array1 of 3 means second minimum number, right? Third minimum number. So this is how we will find out the second minimum number from the given array. So okay, so first of all let's find out the maximum number from the given array. So we need maximum number also. So for that I have written code integer I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length I plus plus. If this if condition is important, if array of I is greater than equal to maximum, then max is equal to array of I. So what this condition basically does is like when we take array of I, so for this for loop for I value will keep increasing from 0 to array dot length, right? So when array of 0 is greater than equal to max, now currently max is array of 0, which means 4. So so initially we have taken max is equal to 4, which is array of 0. Then now this condition will satisfy. 4 is equal to again it will be 4 only. Then for the second condition it will keep checking if array of 1 is 6, 6 is greater than equal to max, which is 4. Yeah, condition satisfied. Then again max will become 6. So whenever the max the array of I is greater than max, then value of max will be array of I. So this is, we know that how to find the maximum number. So why we are finding this maximum number is so when we have to sort the array, we need the maximum number here. Okay, so for example, let's we have already find out the number. So we know that by using this for loop we can easily find out the maximum number from the given array. So we got suppose 12, that is maximum number. Then this is the important for loop for us to find out the to sort the array basically. Okay, so in the outer for loop we have integer I is equal to 0, I less than is equal to max. So this max we are using for this condition, integer I is equal to 0, I less than equal to max I plus plus. And then in the second for in the we have another for loop in which integer j is equal to 0, j less than array dot length j plus plus. And again we have one if condition, if I is equal to array of j. So this is array of j, so which means I will start from 0 to 12. So we know that our all the elements are present between 0 to 12 in the array, right? So from this condition we know that 0 to max, which means 0 to 12 all the members will be all the elements in the array are present between 0 to 12. So that's why we are moving from 0 to 12. And whenever also I have used another for loop to move in between the arrays. So array elements, this length, array dot length. So when for example, for the first loop I is equal to 0, then it will check for the jth condition, like 0 is in the for loop or not. 0 is equal to array of j means 0, array of 0 is, we know that, 4. So it will check for each array element. Then it will when j will be 1, then it will check for 6, 0 is equal to 6, no. Then 8, it will keep checking. I will be checked for each the array elements. If that is present, then array 1, so that new array that we have created, array 1, and k is the variable that we have taken, and k is equal to I, so which means which is the element present in the array. What basically is here, when the element of I will start from 0 to max, which is the, here it will be the ascending order, right? When we it will for example, if we know that for the I is equal to 1, the element is 1 is also present on the, like, sixth position here. No, this is the fifth position. So when 1 is equal to this 1, then array of k is initially 0, so it will become 1. So on the 0th place in the array 1, we got 1, and then k plus plus, which means for the first position we will be having the second element. So this is how we are creating new array, and we are passing the elements from the previous array in the ascending order. So basically array 1 for the ascending order. So it here we are having the same elements from the previous array but in the ascending order. Okay, now in this for loop we got the array, we got array in the ascending order. Now we can simply write a system.out.println second minimum number, and we know that array follows indexing, so second minimum number will be on the first place. So this is the 0th place, this is the first place, which means which is the second minimum number. And this is the array dot length position, array dot length minus 1, and array dot length minus 2, array dot length minus 3, array dot length minus 4, and we can say that 0, first, second, so like that. So we have to find out the second minimum, so just print array 1 of 1. So the second minimum number is 3. So now let's change something to, let's make it as a 13, and we know that the second minimum number now is 4. So let's check whether it prints 4 or not. Yes, second minimum number is 4. So this is how we will be finding the second minimum number. Suppose we have to find out the third minimum number, so we can simply enter 2 instead of 1, so which means on the third position, so which is 6. Yeah, we know that the third maximum minimum number is 6. Yeah, this is how we can find out the second minimum or third minimum number from the array. Just by sorting the array in ascending order, we can simply find out the numbers, minimum or maximum, or second minimum, second maximum. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.